Have you tried pumpkin carving? It's that time of year where everybody's doing it. So this month we are going to watch Andy make a mess of his room, okay, because he's going to be carving a pumpkin with a Dremel. The only thing is it's not going to be a wooden pumpkin. It's going to be a real one. So let's watch and see what he does.
Evening, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
How is everybody?
Hey. So, how are you?
Intro.
Sorry. Yes. Well, I just not done this in a while.
Every month.
I guess. Hello, everyone. Hello. Yeah. So as Kez said in her wonderful hook, we are going to be doing some pumpkin carving, and it's not going to be wooden pumpkins. It's going to be actual proper, like full-on proper pumpkin-y mess stuff.
That's one thing I've never done. You know, I've never actually carved a pumpkin yet. I've carved like with a knife, not with a Dremel.
It is a lot of fun,
Is it?
but it's very messy.
I bet it is.
Like really messy. As I showed you before we came on air, that I might give people a tour of my studio / workshop / really badly put together murder room with everything that's hung up, so I don't spray pumpkin all over the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah. So of the audience, has anyone ever carved a pumpkin using a Dremel before? Answers in the chat.
Yes.
A reminder that we, as every month, we have the bingo card going on, because I'm going to be doing the thing that we're doing, the pumpkin carving. Crikey. I probably won't know what's going on. Not that I know what's going on anyway. But get yourself over to the Dremel _UK Instagram or Dremel UK Facebook and download your bingo card. Prizes for the first one who gets bingo. It's just a little bit of fun, and we'll send some accessories out to you. So this month we're going to be carving some pumpkins. Oh, sorry, Mark's not here, is he? Sorry,
no,
I forgot Mark.
Isn't here.
No, Mark's not here.
Oh, wrong one. That one.
Apparently, he's not feeling too good.
Okay.
No, he's stuck in the garden.
Yeah, he's stuck in the garden. The little gnome's not doing very well, is he? No. Is Mark a gnome, everyone? We don't know. We think he is. So as it's All Hallows Eve on Tuesday, we are going to be, as I said, carving some pumpkins. Now there is a few different ways to carve a pumpkin with a Dremel. You can cut holes in it. Obviously, you can take layers off. So what we're hopefully going to try and do is show you how to do both. And you might end up, and here's one I prepared earlier, and you might even end up with one of these. And look, if I do this.
Oh, you took out the bottom.
Across the screen.
Go to the fishing wire would have been better.
Ugly as Jamie. I don't know if he's in there. I know, but he's not that well prepared, as you know, Phil. Anywho, hence me using a torch and not having any candles in the house.
Did anybody know that Andy was a weirdo?
If you didn't, you do now.
You do now.
Right, so we're going to be doing some carving of some winter squashes, which is going to be fun. We're going to be using high-speed cutters, some spiral cutting bits, and some other bits and bobs. I'm going to swap between the tools that we're going to do, that we're going to use only for ease of use. Generally, you can do any of this with any of our tools. I wouldn't do the cutting with the Stylo Plus, but you can do some carving with it. I'm going to be doing it with, trusty 8260, and I have a flexible shaft and a 4250 set up right here. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Just don't get
before I crack on.
Up there.
Well, I'm hoping because that's over there. It tend to, during practice this afternoon, it went the other way.
You hope.
And by other way, I mean this side all the way up into my face.
Did it? Now that's going to be cool to watch.
Yeah, so that was good fun. That was great
fun.
That's
going to be cool to watch.
Before we crack on though, do we have any projects that anyone has put in?
No, don't think there's been any.
No, people, you must send in your projects so we can give you a shout out. Please send us your projects, please, and your stickers and your projects. If you don't, then I will haunt you. Ah.
Okay then.
That's haunting enough as it is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Again,
This
did
is
anybody know
haunting.
that Andy was a weirdo?
I'm a bit strange, just a bit strange. Right, so let's crack on with our pumpkins. What we're gonna do?
On full screen.
Yeah.
What we're gonna do first is now I am gonna have to switch between cameras. So if you can't see anything, shout, because I might get full into this and like it might fall off. And the rigging I have for my other camera, towel rail, is not it's not up to professional standard, but so that might fall off. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. If you can't, just shout out, and I'm sure my lovely colleagues in Phil and Kez will tell me anyway. But right, so these
We might not know.
yeah, you might fall asleep. To be fair, you might be like, "Oh, shut up."
Yeah.
Right, so winter
While
squashes.
you get organised, I'll go through who's that in the chat tonight.
Cool.
Good thinking, Batman.
Yeah.
Go on,
We'll
yeah.
move
Let's
it
do
along,
some
shall
shout
we?
outs first.
Yeah.
Go on,
Oh,
Right.
you're not you can get carving if you want to get carving.
In the chat
there's
tonight.
a little bit of explanation to it, but I'll set up the tool. I'll set up the tool.
Good plan.
Yeah.
In the chat tonight, we have Andrew from AGK Woodworks,
Hey, Andrew.
Jennifer from Jennifer's Crafting Creations.
Hi, Jennifer.
We have John from Jigsy's Shed.
Hey, John.
We have Keep It Classy himself, Mr. Huey Lionheart.
Hey, Huey.
We have Donna Love Angel.
Hi, Donna.
I'm getting there. And we have Andy the Valley Wood Turner.
Hi, Andy.
We have Dale from Maple Tree Studios.
Hey, Donna. Hey, Dale. I was reading Donna at the. Sorry, Dale.
We have Lucy Bundy Rowe. I've
Hey,
seen her
Lucy.
somewhere. I can't find her now. And we have Jen Mendes.
Hi, Jen.
And I think that's about it for the moment. Oh, we have
I've
Jamie
not.
Page, JP Woodwork, and we have Peachtree Crafting, who's Skyping.
Hi, Mark. Hi, Jamie. Bye.
It's the Skyver. We don't talk about Mark. We will do. We love him really. Right. So
I think that's it. That's the only people chatting to at the moment.
No.
As
Hello and
before we
welcome, everybody.
Yes, welcome. You're all very, very welcome. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask my lovely colleagues. They will be more than happy to answer any questions that you have.
Lots
Jamie,
of difficult
please,
questions, guys.
yeah, please don't ask any personal medical questions. That rash you showed me at Maker Central, I don't want you to see it again.
Hey, why have you got a picture of me on that pumpkin?
That's Mark.
Oh,
Right. So,
Ooh.
what we're going to be doing, as Kez actually, I can't remember if you said at the beginning of this or when we logged on before the live started, Kez, but she made a very good observation that on this one, I've actually cut the bottom out.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone else has come up with this idea, but I had a bit of an epiphany moment when I was thinking about this. Normally you cut the top off, right? And
Yeah.
luckily these pumpkins are pretty stable, but the other pumpkins I've got hold of, sometimes they're not. So I figured, well, why'd you cut the top off? Because you kind of want the top as well. So why don't you cut the bottom off and then it's flat? And then this one, when I had first started as well, was more kind of like pointed at the bottom. So I just took a blade to it. So if you're ever doing that and you're worried about the pumpkin rolling away, just do that. So that's what we're going to do this time around. So, but you can cut the top off as well. How we're going to do it is I'm going to use well, we can flick between. What works quite well is a 5/6-1 spiral cutting bit.
Cool.
That you would normally use kind of like as a plunge, and you drag it along like that.
Mm.
We can also use, and admittedly this is a little bit overkill, I won't lie on that one, because this is a tile cutting bit, and you can use this as well. But
They are
that is a
pretty
little
cool though. They are
Yeah,
amazing for carving,
they're
especially when you're
awesome.
pulling out like a lot of material at one go.
Yeah, they are.
Kate
really,
Higgs
really
has joined us as well, Mrs. Jigsy.
Hi, Kate.
Do you think they sit in separate rooms because she doesn't like him?
Yeah, probably.
Could do.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Cool. Well, I am going to put safety goggles on for this one, simply because I'm sick of having pumpkin fly up into my face.
Oh, come on! We wanted to see it afterwards.
Oh, we should have had a face cam for that, shouldn't we?
No, and I'm wearing gloves.
Do you think them gloves?
literally-
Do you think them gloves are going to save you from much pumpkin?
No, well, a little bit. As I say, it will start here and then just work all the way up.
Oh, Dale.
Which is, yeah. Let's do some balloon animals.
Pumpkin image you felt. That is such a great answer. I love it.
Oh. Crikey,
Yeah.
You can have pumpkin from the wrist up to your elbow.
Yeah, the Dremel budget wouldn't stretch to a big enough pumpkin to carve me.
Well, no, I also didn't want like a massive pumpkin that would be here, and I'd be like, all you'd see is like,
yeah, that's the one.
Isn't this amazing? It's so entertaining.
You can see the side of the pumpkin.
Yeah, that's how it would have. That's how it would be, right? So, I don't know if you've ever looked on the. You can use the cutting guide if you want to. It does actually help to keep it nice and flat on there. And I've just remembered I've forgotten a spoon. Damn. Darn and blast.
Fingers it is.
Well, we'll crack on. Hence the
glove. Not quite sure where that's come from, but why are you being stalked by an avocado, Mr. Stooge?
Oh yeah, the avocado in the corner. Avo, he's awesome. You missed
wow.
You missed my pièce de résistance that I was very chuffed with, and the other half went, what on earth are you spending your money on? Bobblehead Mr. T. Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That pity the fool. Sorry. Right, that's a sight into my life that you never thought you'd get. Right. Use the cutting guide in there. You can see what you're doing with the guide, obviously.
YouTube is having issues up and down the UK with buffering.
Oh dear.
Dale's just put it in. Yeah, we had problems earlier. So what? Have you got the spiral bit in there, or have you got the tile cutting bit?
I'm going to be using the tile cutting bit.
Okay.
And because it was a little bit easier, but I know that these are quite expensive, and the spiral cutting bits come in a lot of the kits. So if you have one, it works perfectly fine. This one just works a little bit quicker.
Brilliant.
On it. So I'm going to stick it in there and move it around. And if you look on the official Dremel website, you will see in the accessory speed guides nothing to do with pumpkin. So,
as fast as you can.
Is it as fast as you can, or is it slow?
No, I was having it on about 25,000 RPM. You can have it slightly slower, you can have it quicker. Partly because one, I needed to get it done, and partly because it was also the quicker you have it, the more it sprays everywhere, so the more mess you make. So, and you'll see that especially with the cutting disc when we move on to that. So,
wait, come on. We're ready for this.
I'll say, if this is too, is this too loud? Do I need to put myself onto mute?
I don't know.
No, you're good at the moment,
mate.
It's
not too bad.
Cool. Okie dokie.
If you get too noisy, we'll just mute you.
Cool, perfect. As you can see, I've simply just drawn a line with a permanent marker, and here we go. So stick it in like so. Acts like a drill to start with. You are literally just dragging it around. I can still hear Phil and Kez giggling away.
Yep, that's the one.
You can see.
So, according to
it's
Huey,
like a knife through butter, that, isn't it? Oh, look at that.
According to Huey, if you use a different browser other than Google, then there shouldn't be any issues with YouTube.
Didn't realise we were giving out IT advice.
No.
Hold on time, folks. Scream if you want to go faster.
Yeah. That's from Dale.
The louder you scream, the faster the ride. But hold on or you may die. Shabba.
Mark says the faster you go, the louder you scream.
It's quite boring. There's not a single bit of mesh yet.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Well, I was expecting more mess than this. We were sort of like hoping for some pumpkin spray, and
there will be.
We're going to laugh at you lots.
There will be. Just not. That's why I'm using this bit, because it's nice and easy, and not too much. It's when you come to the actual carving, then that. Oh, crikey, that creates so much. So essentially, there you go. So you can just about see that if I had a spoon, I would then be able to pull that out. But I haven't got a spoon because I'm an idiot. I was too busy trying to find bits around my house that I could use to hold cameras. So that's one way of doing it. What you could do, as I said, if you had something else, and we're going to come back to this bit in a moment, but just going to do a quick little change here to the old easy speed click. You can use this if you get the angle right as well. And we're going to put this on there because this does get a wee bit messy. Going to put the comfort guard on there, which was designed to catch sparks and not obviously dangerous flying pumpkin. That's exactly what they had. I don't know if you saw how quick this easy speed click is, but ooh, that was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, that was very quick.
Okay then.
So what essentially,
We'll leave Andy's pumpkin alone, shall we?
I think you might need to.
I think so.
Shh, my darling. Shh. Anywho, so now I'm going to cut this one. I've got to remember which way the Polt, the old Jarvis Cocker, flies on this one. Anyone who remembers that? Oh crap! Yeah, that went straight up the wall.
What did I say to you? Oh my god!
I mean, obviously, this is cutting through the pumpkin incredibly quickly, so be careful. You're doing this. But let's say I had taken the bottom off. Bottom. Yeah. It would then be, if you wanted to cut chunks out of it.
That's my text message tone.
You can cut. Oh, crikey, it's going everywhere. You can see how messy that is. It's like, now you see why I've made my
It looks like melted ice cream.
It does. Look at that. Anyway, right. So if you wanted to cut. Sorry, no, go on, Kez.
I was just going to ask you, and people in the chat, what have they done for pumpkin recipes? Have they eaten pumpkin? What have they eaten it on? What are your favourite recipes? And what are the recipes that you really didn't like?
That's a good shout. That is very good, because I've got a lot of pumpkin now. They may look small, but I've done a few. What I had planned for this one, I'm going to move on because I know I talk too much and we're stuff time. I would take the bottom out, pull it out, and then just keep doing triangles, and then obviously remove the inside, and then you've got like big holes that you can do. So you can use the cutting disc to like cut it off if you had a sticky outy bit, or if you wanted to do chunks in it. Right. So let's get rid of that one. Make sure that the other half wasn't behind me. I didn't throw that at her. Yeah, good.
you might have ended up with it back on your head.
Yeah, I would have ended up with something. Yeah. Right. A divorce, probably. Oh God, where did that flick? God, yeah, let's do pumpkin carving. Sorry. I'll do that. Yeah, that was a really dumb idea, wasn't it?
Mark says roasted pumpkin seeds.
Ooh,
Don't know whether that's his worst or his favourite, or just one he's done.
I must admit, I've not eaten pumpkin much.
Oh, I've got pumpkin on my face. Just wipe with glove on.
Andy's eating it already. Look, come on.
Yeah, I know. Right, so
at least wait for the recipes.
If you go on, we don't have it on the UK website, but if you go on the US website, they have a load of really cool stencils.
Yeah.
For pumpkin carving at the moment. So stuff like that. So it's really, really cool. To get them onto the pumpkin, you don't need transfer paper. You can do is obviously draw it out if you want to. But one thing you can do is stick the stencil to the actual paper itself, and then get something. You don't need to use a scalpel. You can use a screwdriver, a pencil, something that's sharp that you just literally pop through the skin and the paper.
Cool.
I think so. And then when you're done that, take it off, and you'll see lots and lots of little perforations running along in the shape of it.
Nice.
So, and then you have, oh God, it disappeared. Sorry, I can't actually see the screen.
So Dale at Maple Tree Studios says, is it just me, or is anyone else humming the theme music to A Nightmare Before Misfits Christmas?
Yeah.
You know, I've never actually seen that, but that's probably going to cause consternation.
I think we watch it about 3 times a day with our kids, don't we? We've got 2 of them that are absolutely mad on it.
John says, South African recipe of pumpkin fritters.
Sounds nice.
Basically pumpkin donuts that comes out of the hot oil and straight into a cold sweet syrup.
That sounds really nice.
That does actually sound pretty cool.
I'm going to John's house for pumpkin.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
Donna says she makes pumpkin mash.
Ooh,
I'm not
pumpkin
quite
mash.
sure what to think of that. I think it
Right,
might be one of those things that you have to try.
With lots of pepper and butter.
What you can do, I was about to start doing some work again, is you can either obviously carve off, no, just before I start the tool and then like that.
Yeah.
You can carve off layers like we did with this one. I'm going to do that with Mark's lookalike over here in a moment. But once you've got the stencil on and you figured out what you're doing, obviously you can draw it freehand if you want to. We're going to cut out the face of that. So talk amongst yourselves, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay.
While you make a mess.
Watching you make a mess.
Everybody's waiting for the splat.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be too splatty. Oh, no, it's going everywhere. Yep, no, it is. It won't be too splatty with this carving bit. When you are using it, be careful. And it sounds really, really strange. The pumpkin is obviously very, very soft. So it does normally go through like a knife and butter. But just be a little bit careful when you're doing it, because sometimes you hit ridges and it's a bit tougher. And because you are kind of holding the tool, sometimes you can slip.
Yeah.
And I don't want anyone injuring themselves. So nice, easy, applied pressure. Nice. And just nice.
So Huey says you didn't know you could eat pumpkins. And JP says you can also have a clean workshop too. I guess you didn't know that either. Bit harsh.
It's catty tonight.
Yeah. And roasted pumpkin seeds is Mark's favourite, actually.
See,
And John says he's going to dig out the recipe, so we can verify with the
yes,
pumpkin
please,
fritters.
John. Yes, please.
Being the pretentious chap that I am, I do love a cheeky PSL this time of year. I'll pumpkin spice latte.
Surprise, surprise.
Yeah.
Latte.
Latte, darling, latte.
Oh, dear me.
Oh, I'm going to really smell after this. At least it'll be smelling nice and lemon.
It's not spraying anywhere near as much as I thought it would be. A bit disappointing, really.
Oh, it is. Don't you worry. It is.
It's just going to be like one of those I thought it'd be like one of those cartoon things that you put it in, it just explodes everywhere. It'd be like really cool.
It may do, yeah. There is time.
Yeah, there is time. Trust me, Kez. The carving, the actual, not like the cutting chunks out. Yeah, that's where the mess happens. Like a lot of mess.
Cool.
And Jamie wants to know, what? Is that a corporate latte?
Corporate latte, darling.
Latte.
We've had this chat before, Jamie. Use your big boy words.
And even Mark says there's no R in latte.
No, there isn't.
Oh, why won't you die, pumpkin? Why won't you die?
Rich the Beard 16's joined us.
He wants to know what's going on. Well, he's doing a little bit of pumpkin carving. We was hopefully hoping for some, pumpkin explosions, but he's not quite doing it yet.
I'm sorry to disappoint.
Might get there later though. Oh, come on!
When you are holding this, by the way, just be careful. Obviously, you are poking it through. Just be careful of your fingers as well.
Yeah.
I mean,
did you just get a little reminder there, Andy?
No. Unfortunately, I'm not talking from experience, but I was thinking this earlier, going, "Oh yeah, that's yeah."
Poking a hole in that. See, that's where the vice comes in useful.
Yeah, I did think about having one, but then with my professional camera setup, I couldn't do it. Yeah, judo chop.
And Tim from TF Turning has joined us.
Hey, Tim.
Look, it's everywhere. I'm sorry, my friend. Like, how could you do this to me? Like, we were never friends. I just wanted you for your seeds. That sounds weird. So,
That does sound weird.
yeah, I just want you
Keep
for
that-
your seed.
Keep that bit to yourself, Andy.
Yeah, I think I will. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So once it's dried up, it can actually look pretty cool. So
Cool.
there we go. Well, yeah, if we use my candle again. Ha ha! Ha
No,
ha!
it's pretty good.
So yeah, so that's how you
Pretty
cut
quick
things
though,
out of
as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's especially. I mean, as I said, the spiral cutting bit is slightly slower, but only slightly. It flies through that, and it is a cool way. If you've got like you can see on the pumpkin like this, it's like rough. I don't know what you call it, where the skin's not perfect.
Yeah.
And you want to do both sides, then it's great to cut chunks out rather than carving it, maybe. Or if you want to do that on one side and then a carving on the other, then that could be pretty cool too. That could be pretty cool too. Or one thing I have seen before is if you lay it down, the pulp that you take out, if you spread that around, it looks like the thing's like throwing up everywhere.
Nice.
So,
Jamie says, put a candle on its head for Kez's birthday.
put a candle on his head for Kez's birthday. Put a candle on your head, mate. Yeah, then you'd like it, wouldn't you? Right, so I don't know what's wrong with me tonight. I wish I had been drinking.
You're not making enough mess.
I'm about to make a lot of mess.
Lots of mess.
I'm about to make a lot of mess. So if you I'm about to swap to my flexible friend over in the corner here. And we're going to do this bad boy. Now,
Come on, you need to sing your song while you're doing it.
I did think of one.
He can't remember what it is now, can he?
I couldn't remember it, so I'm going to take this off because that's going to get in the way. So the Dremel website described this as a medium design.
Medium in size or difficulty?
No, difficulty. Medium difficulty. I think it's a lot more, but helpfully, and this sounds really, really simple when you think about it, but this is the stencil. This is the stencil of Mark the gnome. Sorry, Mark. Difficulty.
Sorry, not sorry was that.
Sorry, not sorry. But it sounds really, really simple. But on each stencil, it does say, I don't know if you can see that. See, etch the black area. Now that sounds really, really dumb. And most people go, yeah, obviously. It's surprising how many people confuse that. Admittedly, I have, you can tell where the black bits I've colored in. And what I've done is when I did the little perforation and I went over it with a marker pen is I'm going to engrave along those black lines, but inside those lines, I'm not going to carve. Okay. So
cool.
Hopefully that is nice and easy for people to figure out. But
thank you, Jigsy. Right.
I'm going to, oh yes, it's his birthday.
Yes. It is.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. You
that
smell
wasn't the
like
song
a
I was
monkey
thinking of.
and you look like one too.
Cheers, Andy. But that wasn't the song I was thinking of.
Oh, I keep getting an itchy nose and I waft the pumpkin every time I make it. Right. So let's crack on with this bad boy.
Ooh, that's loud.
Sorry. Let's see if we can. So at the moment, I'm just going to use
Mark, I'm still watching, he says.
A smaller cutter to do the lines. And then I'll move on to a larger cutter when we're doing the bigger areas.
Thank you, Donna.
You can use sanding bands. They're really good for larger areas, but the angle can be a bit funny with them. Now, when you've scraped out the inside, so you want to scrape out quite a bit of the flesh as well. When you're carving away, it might take you a little bit of while depending on how much you've carved on the outside, but don't go all the way through because you don't want to cut out holes in this one.
So you're just cutting grooves.
Essentially, yes. You need. What I would say is when you do have a candle or a torch inside, it will show up better.
Yeah.
What you do is try it. If you're not sure, don't keep going through because you might go all the way through or it might look a little bit uneven. But sometimes you want to go over.
Huey says, Mr. Stooge, make more mess for Kez's birthday. I agree with that. Come on, more mess.
My other half would kill me.
Oh, dear me. I have to encourage you to get into trouble. Come on.
I don't think it needs encouraging to get into trouble.
No.
Yes, but it is nice to have a little bit of encouragement, isn't it? Just going to do his cheeky little eyebrows. Yeah.
So Mark's got a question for you while you're doing it.
Oh,
When you
go on, Mark.
when you make the grooves, is there a way to clean them out?
You don't actually need. Well, generally you don't need to. I thought they might get quite dull, or like dirty. They will get a little bit dirty if you are like using a lot of mess, or if you're rubbing dirt into them. But I actually just went. You know the cutters, the ball cutters cut in a certain direction. I just went over the other side of them and then wiped them down. It turned out all right. Like with the green pumpkin that I showed at the beginning, I was worried that with the green that would like stain the yellow,
Yeah.
but it didn't.
Oh.
Jamie says quite a few years ago he had to carve 500 pumpkins for a pathway. I never thought to use the Dremel, dang it. What's this one from Dale? Later that evening, Andy was arrested in charges of gnome abuse involving pumpkin seed and power tools.
Towers.
I think that means tools. The spokesman for Andy said, I pity the fool.
So when the cop arrested him, did you gnome this person, sir? No? Oh.
And of course, even though Mark's here, he's still trying to get the dad jokes in.
Good lad.
How about a Madonna brush? We'll get you right into the groove.
I don't know what you got me down the song, but I sing it anyway.
That's still not the song I'm looking for.
I can't handle this pressure.
You can do it, come on.
I'm assuming that you don't have to put a lot of pressure on that. It's talking about pressure.
No, not at all. It's one of the nicest materials I've ever worked on. It's very unforgiving though, so if you do cock a bit up, you're knackered.
Yeah.
That's why it's got
I
lots
can
of
imagine.
pumpkins.
Yeah, that's it, isn't it? That's why you've been practicing.
How many have you cut today?
I took a pumpkin family hostage and they didn't pay me, so yeah, I got cooked. Did you guys see all right? Okay?
Yeah. Which are you just using the normal rounded burr?
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Can't remember which size it is, but I'll show you one I'm going to use in a moment, just to remove more material.
Once we've got the
You can
outline
use the
cut out.
smaller ones.
Yeah.
If you want to. Okay. I don't know why I just blew that then. It's like I'm trying to blow dust away. You can't see me, but I'm like,
Oh.
it's wet, you idiot.
Oh my god.
What did you guys do Sunday evening? Oh, I watched some idiot carve a pumpkin.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Well, everybody's just waiting for the mess.
Yeah.
That's all they're waiting for.
Bloody messy. Trust me.
You can't
problem
see it on
is-
camera.
Oh, yeah, don't worry. I'll send you some pictures.
You're 35 minutes in, Andy.
35 minutes. Oh, cool.
And Mark says you can actually shade if you want. The more you pressure, the deeper the groove, and the more light will shine through. Less pressure equals less light.
Cool.
Exactly.
Cool.
It's almost like you should have a spot as a presenter on this, Mark.
Wayne the Woodturner's just joined us. Hi, Wayne.
Evening,
Hey,
Wayne.
Wayne.
I know, 35 minutes in and still no mess.
I know, it looks like there's no mess.
There is. I'm going to be smelling
Although it
the
does look like
pumpkin
he's got a
next
good
week.
suntan on his right arm.
No, that's just when I open the fridge and procrastinate against what I'm going to have.
I think we all do that.
What's called the queer?
Queen method.
Oh, Queen method. It's a queer method.
Queen. Did you have to change your burrs a lot for doing this?
I am literally, it depends on the detailing you're going to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that off. So yeah, it depends on the detailing you're going to do. So I'm about to swap to a smaller one for the Happy Halloween.
Okay, cool.
If you're doing intricate bits, yeah, you're gonna swap around. But you got to be, because it is so squishy.
Yeah.
You do have to be a little bit what do we call it? If you use like a really small one like that,
Yeah.
this bad boy here,
it's
not going to show.
Yeah.
It's just going to like, and you're not going to see any
Okay.
lines. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap to this one, and I'm going to give the Happy Halloween a go. Not because I'm going to remove a lot, but I'm going to have it at an angle and use the edge of the square top.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying I'm going to do.
This won't go wrong at all.
No. This hasn't got lose a finger. Well, yeah, it'd be fine. It'll be fine. And then we'll remove the I'm going to turn that down a little bit. Just turn that down.
So has anybody want to put a bet on how much orange he's got in his beard by the time he's finished?
Yeah, this isn't working. I need a smaller bit for this. It might work.
So, Wayne the Woodturner says, "My God, is Andy doing a live? I may have to go to bed."
How dare you, sir? Used to like you, Wayne. Oh no! Yeah, kind of run out of that. Kind of run out of space on there.
You're right, Wayne. We're just waiting for you to make a mess.
Well, yeah,
I'm
keep
about
trying
to,
to
I'm
encourage
about
him
to.
to.
So let's see if my gnome is going to show up. So here is. Look at that!
Oh, look at that! That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Do you know what? Do you know it doesn't say Happy Halloween, Wayne. It says go to bed, you grumpy git. That's what it says. Yeah. Right. Now what I'm going to do is the big bit. That's why I've coloured this in. Is we're going to remove a load. So first off, I'm going to try this bit, which I was using earlier on. And we're going to remove a load of that, and we'll see how that goes.
Cool.
Then, because why not? It's alive. We might as well try it, and it's my room, not yours. We might try a little sanding, a sanding drum, see if that works quite well.
You've not got the easy speed click sanding mandrel there.
Yeah, boy. The Americans do also use this one a little bit. I've never used it before. Maybe we'll use it. I'm not quite sure. Obviously it's a cutter, but you're going to be doing straight lines with that. Bad boy. So you don't need many. You don't need lots and lots of bits for carving a pumpkin, which is kind of cool. And as I said, you don't need a huge amount of power. If you're going to cut into them like this bad boy up here, then yeah, you're going to need a bit more power than the stylo Plus is going to give you, but you don't need a huge amount of power to remove. I don't want to do this because I know that this. Oh, Jesus.
Go on, you can
Go on,
do it.
let's go. Come on.
You can't see that flying everywhere, but
I can see
is.
it. Yes.
Oh my God, I'm going to be in so much trouble.
You just imagine Kelly throwing pumpkins at him.
It's those penny on ready for cleaning up.
Yeah.
It's when I have to take my laptop into work and the meeting goes, yeah, guys, the keyboard stopped working. Like, why do we smell
There's a pumpkin stuck underneath it. Oh dear.
Oh my days, I'm so glad I put some seating down.
You can see it. It's sticking to the hairs on your arm.
Yep. But when you guys it's in my eyes. when all you
So you got your safety glasses on.
No, I took them off camera. Stay safe, kids. When you would turners are all like, yeah, you're like, oh, those bits will remove so much. And I'm like, yeah, I've never done it, mate. Yeah, no, they really do.
Yeah.
You see, like, just smashing through it. You do have to be careful because it is so easy to like catch in a bit and would be to go through. You don't want that.
And Andrew says, turn the speed up. It's not messy enough.
No. No, trust me, it is. I'm so glad that I. Oh God. I'm going to be in so much trouble when she comes in and goes, what the? Fortunately, she's going into the office tomorrow, so I can. It's all over the camera as well. Oh my God, the humanity! Won't somebody think of the children? Ah, why are you carving me? I was just an innocent pumpkin. No. Children.
Jamie says, speed is your friend.
You've been hanging out with my ex-girlfriend. Sorry. Massively inappropriate kids, but I believe it's not past 9 o'clock yet, is it? Damn.
No, not yet. You've got another 20 minutes.
Yeah, Mark says when he did it last time, he was finding pumpkin for weeks.
I can imagine.
Yeah, there is still, when I first did this about 6 years ago, there is still a 4000 in our storage area that is in a plastic bag, and that bag has not been opened.
Oh no!
Oh my God.
Ah, well, didn't like my relationship anyway.
Oh no, you're going to blame it on us, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We made you do it.
As you see, though, like, I am removing quite a lot of material, which is great. But as I said earlier, with the like where it says shading the black part now, you do need to have a think about what you're actually removing. Obviously.
Wayne says, "Is that an old cutter because his cuts wood faster than that?"
My name's Wayne. I'm a good painter. I cut fast. Yeah.
Jamie says, can you get pumpkins in May? He wants to see that at Maker Central
Live.
God, could you imagine they'd have a fit, wouldn't they?
And Huey says, Huey says, if you send him the 4000, he'll restore it. He doesn't mind.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with it. It just stinks.
If you restore it.
Think about which bits to remove.
It should be fermented properly by now.
Yeah, but it is.
6-year-old pumpkin juice.
4.
4 years, was it? I thought it was 6.
4.
Yeah, either way, nobody wants that, do they?
No. No.
Oh. I expect you all to do this, all the audience. I want to see all of you. Oh, could you imagine if I had a beard like Wayne or Jamie's? I'd be like, oh, they did this. They'd be smelling pumpkin for years. I mean, I'm sure their personal hygiene is good. I'm not saying they don't wash, but if it's getting caught in a beard.
Wait, and if your forearms are that colour, you don't want to see your armpits.
Your armpit. Oh my days. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look.
Yay, mess.
Okay, right. We're gonna swap to a sanding drum here because considering the amount of mess I've made, why the fudge not? Doesn't really matter now, does it? So if you haven't seen
anyone ever try 4-year-old pumpkin gin?
No.
I don't drink gin.
Have a bit of gin. So anyone who doesn't know the Easy Sprinkling Sanding Manual, look at that. Which grit do I need? Anyone? I can't remember.
Oh, it's got to be a 40 or an 80.
It says Walla Walla Bing Bang.
Oh, right. Yeah. So, thank you for the segue into it. Right. So, where that comes from is, so I was having a few issues the other day, right? Finding love. And I was like, what do I do? And so I went to see a witch doctor. And do you know what he said to me? He said, ooh-ee, ooh-ah-ah, ting-tang, walla walla bing bang. I said, ooh-ee-ah, ting-tang, walla walla bing bang. Holy crap, this is even messier.
Yeah! Pumpkin mess.
I mean, it's not going to be the easiest to get into the Madonnas or into the groove.
No, he didn't drop the F-bomb.
I didn't drop the F-bomb.
Said fudge.
I said fudge. Fudge. That's not actually bad though. I'm actually quite liking how that's. It's not as aggressive. And as I said, you can't if I want to get into here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little bit difficult because obviously the sanding band is flat, so.
We'll go in from the other edge. Turn your pumpkin round so you can see the other
turn your
edge.
pumpkin round.
I ain't got one. You've nicked them
Oh
all.
no, I shouldn't have done that. It was spraying up my face. Ugh. Ugh.
Yes, turn it round.
No. That's just. No.
Damn it.
Oh my god, can you actually see anything? Because the camera is covered.
We can see.
This is everywhere.
I've already spewed across the camera.
There is, yeah. God, it looks like I've murdered Donald Trump in here.
My jaw hurts.
Really, I'm not that I'm surprised at how good the sanding bands are at attacking pumpkin. Sweet. Oh,
so when Andy goes into the office, what's going to be his answer tomorrow? What did you get up to at the weekend? I murdered a couple of pumpkins with a Dremel.
You're like, nah, we can smell it.
More pumpkin.
Oh God, no! Oh, I got my face again. Ah. Ah.
Oh my god. My ribs hurt now.
Ah, my eyes! My eyes! Oh God! My face! My beautiful face! Holy shit!
It's all over the camera. Now that's what you call a good pumpkin mess.
Okay, we're just going to Oh, it's also on my laptop screen. I thought, I haven't cleaned it. It's also holy moly. Okay, so let's give this a wipe down. Oh, my little gnome, my gnome is on fire.
Oh, my ribs hurt.
Come on, can we get a countdown, please? Come on, ladies and gents.
Is that from 199.95 millimeters?
I think it might be. Yeah, screw it. Let's just go with yes.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm tonight. Happy New Year!
It's Halloween, not New Year.
Oh, it's scary how good this is. That's why it's Halloween. Ah, I'm a gnome.
Yeah.
And that is how you carve a pumpkin and have a divorce in the same carving session. Yeah.
And Huey Lionheart said, "Who needs an Eton mess when you have an Andy Stooge?"
Yep.
Yeah. If I'm gonna try and take you on a tour of this. So let's see the destruction. So
We need to see you face. You first.
So what you're thinking,
much
right?
is in
You're
your
thinking,
face?
oh, okay. Okay, well that makes look. It's over there. It's over there a little bit. And you're thinking, okay, it's on the workbench. Okay, well it's on the workbench over here because obviously the camera's over there, so you guys can see. If we go where the camera was and where my laptop is. Yeah. So
Brilliant.
yeah, I'm a dead man. And that is how you carve a pumpkin with a Dremel. Any questions before I get killed?
Has anybody got bingo yet? Said them all.
No, you haven't.
Oh,
You're missing one.
Okay, maybe I'm not.
Oh,
My bad. Missed one.
what
You-
are we?
Not quite sure how to get that one in there.
Oh, is it because? And here's an interesting fact for you. Did you know that pumpkins were the first domesticated plants that humans ever had?
That'd be more like it.
That
And
is it. That wasn't.
That's the one,
Interesting
but no, I didn't.
And we have Jennifer Crafton Creations. Because sorry, Mark, you don't count.
Yeah, you don't count, Mark.
Hold on, Jennifer.
Okay, I'm gonna try and put my
Yeah.
my laptop back in front of me now. So this is gonna be fun. Any questions? Any questions from anyone?
Nope. I think so.
Not at the moment.
Jesus,
Poor
just,
laptop.
yeah, it's a new one as well. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. Let's put you guys there. There we go. There we go. Right. So you see, look at that. Look. I told you it was messy. Look at that. Look.
Brilliant.
I'm gonna just get rid of that. So that's how you carve a pumpkin, and the different ways you can carve a pumpkin with Dremel.
Have you got clean hands? You pumpkin from the wrist down.
Yeah. It's like,
oh,
look. Clean. Ah, you're so dirty. It's like, oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh no, when I wipe it off, it goes orange.
So Jennifer, if you'd like to drop Andy an email on the email address that's pinned to the top of the chat, or it's down in the description below.
Yes, please, and we'll get some Max accessories. We'll send you some Max accessories out in the post.
And Mark's got a question for you. He says, "Please, will you let me back on the show next month?"
Yeah, it sounds like he's in time out.
We've already got our own little Mark. Thank you very much. Now, yeah. What do you think, Mark? I don't think we should let him on. He smells.
And
it's not our decision. It's
Jamie says, "You've been tangoed."
So yeah. So who's carving a pumpkin now then? Well, not right now, but obviously me. That's actually turned out really well. I'm actually quite chuffed with that.
That's pretty cool.
I know it'd be good. Don't get me wrong.
Shall I get Sam to do it?
Actually, it's me
At
doing
his
it,
house.
so I knew it would work.
Just pay at his house.
But yeah, that's how
to carve a
that's how you
pumpkin.
carve some pumpkins. If you
Cool.
if you need a little bit more information, I mean, you can use any cutter bits. Excuse me, on a pumpkin.
Hang on a minute. We got to answer this one. So Jamie says he's going to get one. It seems like fun. I think he needs to turn a pumpkin on his lathe. That'll be fun watching that mess.
Jeez, God, could you imagine? That would. Oh man, yeah, that would be amazing. And I'd just love to see it explode in his face.
Huey says he's going to do a couple tomorrow.
That'd be cool. Are you going to use a Dremel, Huey?
Cool.
Yes.
Good. Yeah, if you need
Because
like
his old cheap one died, so he's now got a Dremel.
Good. If you are struggling for inspiration as to what to do, as I say, go to the Dremel USA website or Dremel North America. They have it's on the right hand side. They have Pumpkin Shop, I think it's called, and you can download stencils. There are loads and loads of different stencils of anything from like the classic kind of witches and ghouls and scary faces, but to like the Cinco de Mayo style faces, the T-Rex, stuff like that you can do. And it tells you which bits you can use. To be fair, as I say, any of the cutters will do. And as we showed with the sanding bands, they work quite well too. Oh yeah, so give it a go.
I think that sanding band was more effective than the cutter.
It was actually, wasn't it?
It was good.
Messy.
Yeah.
Very messy.
You like mess. You like mess when it's my house, apparently. Brilliant.
Yeah. I don't mind mess at my house.
So Lucy's, I've just asked if we could use the Dremel for pumpkin carving and been told no.
You asked the wrong person, Lucy. Ask the kids.
Don't ask permission, Lucy. Ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing later.
There you go. One for you.
Mark's got one for you.
Use Andy's face. What do you think, Mark? Yeah, I think he smells.
Oh my god.
Oh, Lucy can't ask the kids; they're in bed.
I will ask them tomorrow.
We'll get them up. Do some pumpkin carving.
Just give them a pumpkin and a Dremel each. That'll be fun.
Or give
Here's a pumpkin.
Give them a pumpkin and say, Daddy's going to do some pumpkin carving with you later.
I'll try that tomorrow.
Do it. So you can pretty much do anything with the Dremel. Not that you should, apparently.
Jens is a 15-year-old who's going to destroy my Dremel and kitchen when he hears about this.
Yeah, I would probably just put him outside if I were you. I can't imagine like when you get like when you get that question of should I get a corded or cordless? I think we should start asking, are you going to be pumpkin carving? Oh yes, I am. Then cordless for outside.
Yeah, that's
probably the best bet.
Yeah.
And apparently, poor old Lucy, her Dremel's hidden in the garage, and she'd end up in A&E.
No, not unless you've got like a giant pumpkin that falls on you. Then you'd be like,
which wouldn't be hard.
Well, let's face it. One of your little pumpkins would be too big for.
You're mean.
It's true. Is it too big? Is it too big for you? Is it too big? Actually, that does kind of look like me, doesn't it? Who knew? Crikey. Yeah. So, any questions?
No, I think you set them all off doing pumpkins there.
No. So,
if you make the most mess, I think the challenge is
next week.
Send him photos
on a pumpkin.
Pyrography on a pumpkin. Try it.
It's
cooked pumpkin.
That does smell.
It would, it?
Yeah, it would. Yeah, you've cooked it. You can eat it there and then.
See if you can tattoo the skin.
That'd be a good idea. Try that.
Guess who's going shopping for pumpkins tomorrow?
We'll go to the pumpkin picking place in Shirley.
Don't call me Shirley.
No, it's the next village along you, Wally.
Oh, don't call me the next village.
Oh dear me.
Dear. So what do we want to do next month?
Huey said you could carve a hobbit door for AGK.
I haven't got a pumpkin small enough.
Yeah.
You have to use apple.
And then the answer to that was hashtag shut up Shug.
Yeah.
Because everybody calls Huey Shug.
Aww.
Although you call Andrew Huey and Huey Andrew, so
yeah, you never see them in the same place. They're like Batman.
Yeah,
they're the same person. Everyone knows that. So our next live stream, it's going to be obviously November.
It's strangely going to be the date that's going across the bottom of the screen.
Oh, he's good, isn't he? He's good, that one, isn't he? Oh, he's good. 26th. Right. So what will happen
Don't
is
tell him that. His head won't fit through the door.
If my belly fits, my head'll fit.
Yeah, it's got a strange shaped door.
Keyhole.
Yeah. So what will hopefully happen is the lovely Mark will be fired because we now have no Mark, obviously. No. Lovely. Hopefully we'll all be back together. Mark is hopefully coming back, obviously, because he's not well at the moment, as usual. But if anyone has any suggestions, what you'd like to see next time, if it is messy, I am not doing it. But if anyone has any suggestions of something you'd like to see, whether it's cutting, grinding, carving in certain materials, we can try and set something up. But we'll announce what we're going to do once we've had a little conflab moving forward. And I'd like to say thank you very much to Kez, Phil, and Mark this month, because I've been on holiday quite a lot and haven't been able to organise much, except go, yeah, screw it, pumpkin carving, I'll do that. Yeah, that was a dumb idea, wasn't it? Last time I let them not do that. Volunteer me.
Lucy says it's her birthday in 2 days. Happy birthday!
Oh,
in 2 days time, Lucy.
Happy birthday in 2 days' time, Lucy.
No, I think 2 days is before her birthday is the next show.
No, she says 2 days.
Oh.
before her birthday. Oh, okay, my bad. I read that wrong. Sorry.
I would have done this.
Happy birthday for 2 days before the next show.
Happy birthday before the 2 days before the.
So, Lucy says something to do with Christmas.
Something to do with Christmas. No, mate, I don't do any of that festive stuff. Yeah. He says, covered in pumpkin. What would you like us to do for Christmas, Lucy? Not you and me personally. That would be massively inappropriate.
He's asking the people out on a date now. Come on, what's up with
I'm
him?
not. I'm just.
It's because he's going to be single again after she sees that mess.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's because I happen to smell quite fruity at the moment.
Oh dear me.
I don't know. We'll have a think. We'll have a think of doing something Christmassy, and get back to you on that one. But if anyone has any projects, if you do have a go at pumpkin carving, please share the pictures of it. It is good fun. It is messy, as you saw, but it is actually a lot of fun.
Lucy's other half. That was his answer.
Ah. Right. I'll be around tomorrow to pick her up. Anyway, yeah, please share your pictures, because it is good fun, and it'd be awesome to see what you guys are doing. If you're doing anything else, doesn't have to be Dremel related. Whatever projects you're working on, it would be great to see. Obviously, if they are Dremel related, fantastic, but they don't have to be. And send them to the email address that is scrolling across the screen right now. I believe what I will do then is I
Write
will
it down on the calendar.
What? Who's got calendar? Hey, what? I'm confused. Anyway, I better go, because I need to tidy up. So, thank you very much for joining, everyone. I hope you had fun. I know I did, until the missus finds out. Then it wasn't so much fun. But I'd love to see you next month. Send us your projects, send us your stickers. Any questions, let us know. Either the lovely misfits themselves or on the details scrolling across the screen. There's nothing else for me to say except thank you very much for joining. Have a good night. Phil and Kez, take it away.
Thanks, everybody.
Right. Take care, guys. See you soon.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.